Hey guys, welcome back to the Jag Vloggers. So here, the motor museum is just right behind me. So we're just about to go in right now. So just check out the cool car, guys. So you can see the roll cage, the golden wheel, the spoiler, the interior, how it's been simplified to weighs less the car. So you can see how cool it looks right there. So here we have an actual Formula 1 car, right here. Real life Formula 1. So here you have the hand crank to start up the car. You just crank it around and around and around until the car starts. Now prepare to be amazed. Terrifyingly massive. You not know manufactured top speed, not know. This is the first car to ever exist. It came from the late 19th century. So this is actually one of the fastest cars in the museum, definitely in the top 5. So as you can see, this is one small car. I mean, you can literally see it. This is a three-wheeler and a three-seater. So this is the demonstration, a demonstration of a real-life combustion engine, an old one. This car is so big. I mean, it's clearly an American style classic car made in Russia, believe it or not. So these classic cars are great British examples of British classic cars, such as including Vauxhall and Austin and so on. So this is what a classic car would have looked like when you have looked at the engine and everything, gears, so on, and the bit that powers up the wheels as well, the wheels. I wonder what happens when you press the button. Did you know that Mini used to be called Austin a while ago? Yeah, check it out.
La corsa per lei con un figlio, quando la inconcia
190
la presenza
This is 60s decade Ford GT with a 40-year motor. This is a Ford Sierra I 500 Cochrane. I didn't know if 2000, but it's still really cool. Look at that, I've got a phone. Wow. So these are exceptionally large cars. So this car is quite big, interestingly enough, in the 40s. This car looks quite rare. '67 Cadillac Camaro with the one reading. DeLorean looks quite interesting. I wonder if this was one used in Back to the Future. Go spotted, just keep on. This quite a long car, you see. Wow, look at this bench. So this car is actually my dream car when it comes to, well, retro supercars, basically. And this car is called the Jaguar XJ220, by the way. Only 281 of these were ever made, which does make them quite rare. So, Mum, you can get your hand on one of these. It would be quite an opportunity. You know, red is a very iconic colour for a car. Just like when people want to show off their car, they paint it in red. Like the Ferrari, for example, would be quite a good example of red car colours. This. Shit. This is a Mazda MX-5, or as known in the United States, Mazda Miata. This car is famous for its cute looks. We've got the pop-up headlights and this bird that looks like a mouse. Similarly, just like a very excited visual car riding past.
Okay, so if you were to choose one car from this museum, which one would it be?
The Jaguar XC20. Too easy.
Why?
Because it's 30 years old, mint condition, can go over to 100 miles an hour, and it's a very powerful engine, 540 horsepower V6.
Interesting.
Yeah. Right, so it was a really lovely visit back there at the museum. Lots of lovely cars, and an especially lovely gift shop. In fact, me and my dad, we got this. The Ferrari LaFerrari. It's just a model, put it together. You can choose which wheels you can put on it. And yeah, we're gonna build it at home.